Hey folks, welcome back. Now this is going to be a little bit of a strange video simply because it's addressing an issue that sort of happens in some of the design views in different versions of Dreamweaver. Yours may or may not look like this, but in this case I got a Dreamweaver CS6 and these little thumbs at the bottom of the page, because they're loaded in from a list, right, instead of just all scrambled in side by side. So if I look at them in a page, we've got this nice little orderly display right here with a box of content and then a nice little orderly display. And more importantly, as I scroll through the page here, right, watch this. Look at the images change size. Yay, they're responsive. That's fantastic. It makes life great for everybody, except when we're in the design window of Dreamweaver, it looks goofy because they're stacked on top of each other. So really that's what this video is about. It's just to say, hey, look, don't get hung up if they're stacked top to bottom. That's just the way the design window works, because guess what? The design window, well, it's not a web browser. And I say I because I designed this part of it. I'm more concerned about mobile view and mobile display than I am about how your pictures look in the design window. So when it comes to one or the other, which is the case here, I'm going with mobile view. So we're going to make sure it looks good in your device, and it's going to look a little bit goofy in your design window, and we'll just have to sort of, well, we'll just have to learn to work with that. To change your pictures and whatnot, though, I mean, just like every other sort of picture we have, you can just do a double click. The original image size is 300 by 300. Why did we use such a big picture for such a small area? Well, in case you don't need or have 6 by 6 images at the bottom here, you can yank two out and the rest will just sort of fluff over nicely and take up the rest of the space. So if I were to go into the code view, you see here everything is linked in through an LI tag, so a list tag. So if I get rid of two images, right, and I save and I go back to my design view, things are going to start looking a little bit different here. And then I preview the page, or I go back and preview the page. And there, I've just refreshed it. You can see how instead of going all icky and having like different size images over here than over here, we just blank out a couple. So in order to get that effect and things not sort of go lopsided from one side of the page to the other, that's the route we went. So when you go to update the pics, just like normal, double click, pick an image. I'm using 300 by 300, and away you go.